Welcome back. Sports betting remains a hot topic at the Capitol. Here to update us on that and some other legislative news of note is Channel 3's chief Capitol reporter, Susan Raff. Hi, Susan.
Hi, Eric. Good morning. You know, people say here at the state capitol, if you wait a while, things will change. And it has, certainly. I mean, sports betting has been talked about for I don't know how long. It seems like every single session. And just this week, the governor's staff released a statement saying that they had reached an agreement, but there's something missing, and that is the Mashantucket Pequots. The agreement on the table right now is only with the Mohegans, and some are wondering what is going on. In fact, we just confirmed with the governor's staff what the deal is that the Mohegans have agreed to give the state about 20% of revenue, but the Mohegans will go along with that, but the Mashantuckets, they don't want to do that. Apparently, they want a bigger take, about 18%. So it's interesting that the tribes have always been unified, everything has always been together, but now the governor is negotiating with one tribe, and it's skeptical if anything is really going to happen this legislative session, although the governor's staff is still convinced that they can come up with a deal.
Another bill, Susan, that is a hot topic and certainly an emotional topic is the Aid in Dying bill. Where does that stand?
Well, right now there seems to be the consensus here at the state capitol that it is going to pass. That is something else that comes up every single year, and there are supporters of that, but there are also quite a few opponents. It's an emotional one, and the Catholic Church has been probably the strongest opponent, worried that people who are in situations where they may be dying are going to be coerced into ending their lives when they don't want to. The bill, which is now being considered by the Public Health Committee, would allow people to go to a pharmacy and get a medication if they are within 6 months, perhaps, of having a terminal illness and something that would end their lives. But keep in mind, this is not as simple as getting a medication. There are checks and balances, and you'd have to go to several doctors in order to be able to do that. But I think now a lot of people feel, why now? Why would it pass? I think people, I wouldn't say warming up to it. That's probably not a good way to say it, but I think that people feel that it's not so controversial as maybe they felt maybe years ago.
Well, one topic that is definitely controversial, recreational marijuana. Where does that effort stand? Is it a criminal bill? Is it a revenue bill? And where does it stand?
And once again, we've heard that, this topic come up every single legislative session. The governor is making a huge push for this. Other states are allowing recreational marijuana. They are making money on it. And the governor says, why not Connecticut? Why shouldn't Connecticut capitalize and get in on that? But Connecticut's situation is a little bit different. Connecticut wants to include minorities, people in neighborhoods that have been hard hit by crime and drugs, and allow them to have licenses and such. And so that's a part of something that's already controversial and making it even more difficult and complicated.
All right, Susan Raff, our chief Capitol correspondent. Nobody knows it better up there than you. We appreciate it, and we'll have you back soon. Thanks, Susan.